kills Keshi. Kans was upset at the death of all his demons. He could not find any means to kill little Krishna. So, at last, he sent his most powerful demon, Keshi, to Vrindavan. Keshi lived in the form of a giant and horrible black horse. He was so powerful and dangerous that even the gods were frightened of him. The giant horse, of the size of a mountain, reached Vrindavan early in the morning. He was running in all parts of Vrindavan with a widely opened mouth and was making fearful noises. Due to his fear, animals started running to save their lives. People shut their doors and windows and hid in their houses. But little Krishna fearlessly moved out of his place and stood before Keshi. He bravely challenged the horrible horse. Accepting his challenge, Keshi ran towards him with his open mouth. As soon as he reached near Krishna, Krishna put his arms into Keshi's widely opened mouth. Just by the touch of Krishna, all of Keshi's teeth broke and fell off. The size of Krishna's arm increased so much in Keshi's mouth that the demon's body tore into pieces. When Keshi was dead, Krishna pulled his arm out of his mouth. Krishna visits Mathura. All of Kansa's fearful demons were now killed by Krishna. So he thought of another plan. He sent Akrur, one of his courtiers, to Vrindavan to invite Nand, Krishna, Balrama and all the other Gopas to Mathura for a Dhanuryagya. Akrur was a big devotee of the Lord. He happily went to Vrindavan to fetch them. He told them about the invitation of Kans. He secretly told Krishna about Kansa's wicked plan to kill him in Mathura. But Krishna accepted the king's invitation. The Gopas started preparing for their journey to Mathura. Carts were decorated, milk, curd, ghee, butter, and many other gifts were loaded onto the carts for the king. Nand and the Gopas sat on the carts and set for Mathura. Krishna and Balrama sat on Akrur's chariot. All the gopis of Vrindavan began weeping as Krishna left for Mathura. They did not want to be separated from Krishna. They could clearly feel that Krishna would never return to Vrindavan. They reached near the chariot to bid a teary goodbye to Krishna and Balrama. Krishna met them dearly and advised them to return to their homes. This way Krishna began his journey towards Mathura to kill cruel Kans. Krishna and Radha. All the gopis in Vrindavan were the dear friends of Krishna. But amongst them, Radha was his favorite. She was the daughter of Vrishabhanu and Kamlavati of Barsana. She loved Krishna deeply and was very devoted to him. Krishna too loved her dearly. He had even tried to convince his parents to allow him to marry Radha. They did not allow him because Krishna was just a child at that time. Radha and Krishna were often found singing and dancing together. All other gopis were jealous of their deep affection for each other. Once, on the festival of Holi, Krishna and his friends went to Barsana to smear color on Radha. But her friends beat them up with lathis and chased them away. This act of beating with lathis became a playful tradition on Holi in Barsana and is still celebrated as Lathimar Holi. When Krishna left for Mathura, Radha was deeply hurt. She earnestly waited for his return for many years. Krishna had told Radha that her name would always be taken before his, and that is why we always say Radha Krishna and never Krishna Radha. Radha's birth is celebrated on Radha Ashtami. 15 days after the birthday of Krishna. Krishna in Mathura. Seated regally on the chariot, Krishna and Balrama entered the gates of Mathura. Nand and other Gopas had already reached Mathura and were waiting for them. The people of Mathura rushed towards the chariot to catch a glimpse of Krishna. They cheered and clapped as Krishna and Balrama smilingly waved at them. Akrur left them in Mathura and went to inform Kans. The brothers then went on a tour of the city where they met several people. They met a washerman and asked him for some clothes. Unfortunately, the washerman was a servant of Kans. He became very angry and rudely said that the clothes were of Kans and could not be given to anyone. He warned the brothers that such impudent behavior could get them into trouble in Kans's city. To teach him a lesson, Krishna lifted him and, with a thrust of his hand, severed his head, killing the washerman. The other washermen saw the power of Krishna. They understood that by killing the washerman, God was trying to pass on the message that one should be generous and that God showers His blessings on those who give generously. Each washerman then gave a garment to Krishna.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.